The outcome of the criminal trials is very significant so far as the civil claims are concerned, because the conviction of Andy Coulson is the key to progressing claims that relate to Dan Evans. Dan Evans was a journalist who previously worked at the Sunday Mirror, and after 2005 he moved across to News of the World, and his evidence was directly in conflict with that of Andy Coulson. The fact that the jury have preferred Dan Evans strengthens significantly all of the new claims that relate to Dan Evans' activities. There are two current police investigations. The first is called Operation Pinetree, the second is called Operation Golding. Both investigations are being conducted by the MPS, which is the Metropolitan Police Service, and they relate to the activities of the journalist Dan Evans. Dan Evans previously worked at the Sunday Mirror up to 2005. He was then recruited by News of the World to continue to hack phones for that newspaper from 2005 onwards. So those of you who are notified by the MPS will be told that you're on Dan Evans' contact list. Dan Evans had a Palm Pilot, which was a device back in the last decade used to store information, and Dan Evans backed this up to his home computer, which means that this evidence hasn't been destroyed. So if your name is found on his Palm Pilot, that is very strong evidence that the newspaper for which he was working were hacking into your phone. If you've been notified by the MPS, the Metropolitan Police Service, the next step is to contact a solicitor who can conduct inquiries for no fee to contact the MPS and to require them to provide us with the disclosure that the police have. This will normally take the form of details of Dan Evans' list of contacts, but Dan Evans was also asked by the police to inform them as to whether he definitely hacked or whether he probably hacked any particular number. So we will be able to find out for you whether Dan Evans described you as a definite hack or a probable hack, which is the next step in pursuing a claim against one of the newspapers. Once we have the basis to make a complaint, litigation isn't inevitable, so we would write to the newspaper, we would seek an out-of-court settlement. Many people that come to us want to have very much a confidential outcome. They do not want their name splashed across the press, and that's very frequently achievable if they're not looking for a public apology or they're not looking for much higher damages, for example. So the fact is that many cases that we pursue do not result in litigation. They can be settled out of court with payment of compensation, but not necessarily a public apology. If the client does want to pursue matters more aggressively, then of course litigation can become an option, and it may be necessary to do so. But at the end of the litigation, in every single case that we've pursued, the news group newspapers will be apologising to those people publicly, as well as paying compensation and as well as paying the legal costs. We pursue these cases on a no-in, no-fee basis. Frequently, we are able to achieve very rapid results to these complaints. The newspapers are often keen to make a commercial settlement to avoid litigation, so often we will write a letter and get an offer of compensation by return. Where there is litigation required, cases can take up to a year. Currently we're pursuing a case that's going to trial in October, but no civil claim has ever yet resulted in a full trial. The compensation that we've recovered ranges between a few £1,000s, where we've settled cases very swiftly. Where litigation has been required, compensation does tend to increase, and we've actually recovered up to £45,000 in several cases. We've acted already for a wide range of clients, including businessmen, journalists, celebrities, but also ordinary men and women on the street that happen to have been affected by this scandal. We're very experienced in the media and in phone hacking claims, and we're here to help you through the process.